Hi, welcome back to Mr. Money TV, and today we are going to learn about investing. And what are we going to talk about? Investing in AirAsia. Can buy
No, enough. Every time we are talking about the same thing over and over again. Let's talk about something different today. What comes to your mind when you hear the word investment? If you're someone who has never dabbled in any form of investment, you may associate investments with high risk and tears from losing all that money. But it doesn't always have to be that way, you know. Welcome back to Mr. Money TV, the channel that makes financial knowledge fun. The truth is, investing is a great way to grow your money and let that money work for you. However, all investments do carry risks, and therefore it's important to balance between potential gains and also potential risks. The good news is that there are some investments that are safer than others. If you're someone who is just starting out in the world of investment and you're wondering, what are some less risky or safer investments? Here are 5. Number 1, high yield savings accounts. Okay, so this isn't technically an investment, but that doesn't mean that you can't grow your money. A high yield savings account is the simplest way to grow your money. You put the money into the account, just like a regular bank account, and boom, profit! With that being said, high yield savings accounts tend to average returns ranging from 0.2 to 1.5%. As you can see, it's not really that much, but it's certainly better than nothing. In order to earn the best interest rates, you will also need to meet certain terms and conditions set by your respective banks. The upside of keeping your money in a high-yield savings account is that the risk is almost none, as high-yield savings accounts are federally insured by PIDM for up to 250,000 ringgit. Another benefit of using a savings account is that you can withdraw the money anytime you need it immediately. That brings us to number 2. Number 2 is fixed deposit. A fixed deposit is a tool that banks provide you to allow you to generate higher returns than a savings account. Again, the risk is almost zero, as it's also federally insured by PIDM. In the event the bank fails, PIDM will reimburse you the money that you deposited. Sounds great, right? With the fixed deposit, you need to be aware that in order to earn interest from it, you cannot withdraw the money until maturity date. That's right, withdrawal before maturity date may mean earning only half the potential returns or none at all. Number 3, money market fund. If only there was something like a fixed deposit that doesn't penalize me for withdrawing before the maturity date. Actually, there is. We call it the money market fund. And it's basically a mutual fund that invests into highly liquid financial instruments that are almost zero risk. Unlike fixed deposits, you won't be penalized for withdrawing your money before the maturity date. Instead, the interest that you receive from investing in a money market fund is prorated based on the days you invested. Usually, a minimum of around 10,000 ringgit is required to get started in investing in a money market fund. However, you don't actually need that anymore. With StashAway Simple, you can invest in it with no minimum amount. How awesome is that? If you'd like to know in depth as to how the whole money market fund and StashAway Simple works, do check out this video. Number 4, private retirement schemes. Maybe you're looking at a further horizon, such as retirement, and you want more money than the one that is in your EPF account. You may want to consider PRS. PRS is a long-term savings and investment scheme that allows you to voluntarily contribute to grow your retirement fund without needing to be savvy in investing. Sounds good? The great thing about PRS is that because it is voluntary, you decide how much money you want to invest. Via a PRS provider, you may select your own PRS funds or choose between 3 core funds at different risk levels depending on your age and how much risk can you stomach. You also have the freedom to choose multiple PRS providers and funds. Psst. Investing in PRS is also tax deductible. Up to 3,000 in a single year, and all earnings from PRS are exempted from tax charges. Number 5, ETFs. Perhaps now you're interested to dabble in the stock market, but you don't know where to start. And maybe you've heard from your friend or your uncle telling you that Hey, it's important to put all your eggs in different baskets. If that's you, then ETFs are for you. ETFs is short for Exchange Traded Funds, which is a collection of securities, usually stocks, that track an underlying index. With ETFs, instead of just buying one individual stock, like what Peter said about AirAsia, you can actually expose yourself to multiple stocks at just a fraction of the cost. They're pretty much like mutual funds. However, you can buy them directly on the stock market itself. If you're looking to getting into ETFs beyond Malaysian ones, StashAway is a great platform to help you achieve that. Feeling like you can stomach more risks and want to know more about stocks? Check out these videos.